Have you ever found yourself questioning whether a guy truly has feelings for you? Maybe he's sending mixed signals, acting one way today and another way tomorrow, leaving you feeling like you're trying to crack some kind of secret code. The truth is, understanding a man's emotions isn't always straightforward. Some guys are confident and direct about their feelings, while others hesitate, sending signals that seem contradictory or confusing. But why is it so hard to figure out if a man likes you? Psychology gives us some fascinating insights. Fear of rejection. He might like you, but is terrified of being turned down. Social conditioning. Many men are taught to hide their emotions and play it cool. Personal insecurities. If he's been hurt before, he might be scared to make the first move. Instead of openly expressing their emotions, men often rely on indirect signs, gestures, subtle actions, and offhanded comments that may seem random but actually reveal their true feelings. In today's video, we're breaking down 8 controversial signs that a man might have feelings for you. These aren't your usual "if he texts you, he likes you" tips. We're diving into deep, sometimes debated behaviors that reveal his hidden emotions. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to read between the lines and understand what he's really trying to say, even when he's not saying it out loud. Let's get started. 1. He never texts first, but always replies immediately. This is one of the most frustrating situations. If he's never the first to text, you might assume he's not interested. But what if there's another reason? Many men hesitate to make the first move because they're unsure how you'll react, or they fear coming on too strong. Instead, they take a wait-and-see approach, responding quickly and engagingly once you reach out. Think about a friend who never suggests plans, but is always excited when you do. They care, but they prefer to follow your lead. Men can behave the same way when they're nervous about rejection. How to tell if he's interested? Does he reply immediately or within minutes? Does he send thoughtful, engaging responses instead of just one-word replies? Does he keep the conversation going instead of just answering and stopping? If he's invested in your conversations but hesitant to initiate, he may just be waiting for a sign that you're interested too. 2. He gets jealous, even over small things. Jealousy is a tricky thing. Some people see it as a red flag, while others consider it a sign that someone cares. But when it comes to men hiding their feelings, jealousy is often a major giveaway. If a guy acts withdrawn, moody, or suddenly changes the subject when you mention other men, it's likely because he sees them as competition, even if he won't admit it. Imagine this. You casually mention a male co-worker who helped you with a project, and instead of showing interest, he downplays the guy's importance or changes the subject. That's jealousy in action. But be careful. While some jealousy is natural, excessive or controlling behavior is not healthy. A little possessiveness can mean he has feelings for you, but if he tries to dictate who you talk to, that's a red flag. 3. He flirts with other women to test your reaction. This one is controversial and honestly very frustrating. If a man flirts with other women in front of you, it might seem like he's dismissing you, but in reality, he could be testing the waters to see how you react. Does your face change? Do you get quiet? Do you playfully tease him about it? Men often do this because they're unsure where they stand with you. If you act indifferent, he might assume you don't like him. If you react strongly, he might take that as a sign you care. Of course, this isn't always a good strategy. Some women will simply walk away if a guy plays these kinds of games. If a man is worth your time, he won't need to make you jealous to figure out how you feel. 4. He acts indifferent in public, but is warm in private. Have you ever noticed that a man who is affectionate and engaging with you in private suddenly acts distant when you're around other people? This can be incredibly confusing, But often it's not about a lack of interest. Instead, it reflects shyness. He might feel uncomfortable showing affection in public. Fear of judgment. He could be worried about what his friends or yours will think. Emotional protection. He might be afraid of being too transparent about his feelings. The key is to watch his body language. Does he steal glances at you when he thinks no one is watching? Does he listen intently when you speak, even if he doesn't initiate conversation? Does he subtly stand or sit near you, even if he doesn't make obvious moves? His actions will tell you more than his words ever will. 5. He talks about his ex to test your interest. Most women don't want to hear about a guy's ex, so why do some men bring them up so often? Because it's a sneaky way of gauging your reaction without directly asking how you feel. If he mentions an ex, he's watching to see, do you get curious? Do you show jealousy? Do you seem indifferent? This is his way of figuring out if you care about him romantically without putting himself at risk. But be careful, some men talk about their exes because they're not over them. The difference? If he constantly compares you to her, he's still stuck in the past. 6. He spends money on you without commitment. Men don't willingly spend money on women they don't care about, at least not consistently. If he insists on paying for your coffee, surprising you with little gifts, or treating you to dinner, it's a sign he values you. But why won't he commit? He could be emotionally attached, but afraid of labels. He might not be ready for a relationship yet, but he still wants to show he cares. The key? Watch how he treats you beyond money. If he invests in you emotionally as well, he likely has real feelings. 7. He gives you mixed signals on purpose. Hot and cold behavior is frustrating. One day he's texting you all day. The next he's completely distant. Why? He might be playing hard to get. He could be scared of appearing too eager. He might be testing how much you'll chase him. Regardless of the reason, mixed signals are a sign of inner emotional struggle. If a man likes you but is unsure how to handle his feelings, he may pull away to regain control. The best response? Don't chase him. If he truly likes you, he'll come back. 8. He opens up about his personal struggles. Men don't easily share their deepest struggles. If he talks to you about his career frustrations, family conflicts, or personal challenges, it's because he trusts you, and trust is the foundation of love. If he values your opinion, seeks your advice, and listens to what you say, he sees you as someone deeply important in his life. Final thoughts. Reading a man's emotions can be confusing, but these subtle signs can give you a deeper insight into what he truly feels. Which of these have you noticed in someone before? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more relationship insights. Until next time, trust your instincts and keep an open heart.